I went into the new A24 distributed supernatural horror film Bring Her Back basically knowing nothing about it. I wasn't familiar with the story, I hadn't seen any of the trailers. All that I knew was that it was made by the Philippou brothers, who previously made Talk to Me, one of my favorite horror films of 2022. That's it. And if you're in a similar situation, I highly recommend keeping it that way. Because going into Bring Her Back with no idea of what it's about made for quite the experience. Bring Her Back, in my opinion, is not only better than Talk to Me, it's one of the best movies of the year so far. Like Talk to Me, Bring Her Back continues to explore themes of grief and trauma, functioning as a dread-inducing slow burn that steadily peels back its layers to reveal something truly disturbing and heart-wrenching. Some patience is required, but if you stick with it, you'll be delivered what I think is the feel-bad movie of the summer. One that may not be the kind of scary where a jump scare lurks behind every corner, but rather the kind of scary that leaves you profoundly upset in such bleak, gruesome, and shocking ways. The subject matter can get very dark, gloomy, and nasty, and it's accompanied by eerie visuals that had me wrapped up in its fear-inducing clutches. There were several instances where the imagery was almost painful to watch, but I just couldn't look away. For me though, it was the brilliant performances that took this movie from being really good to great. Billy Barrett and Sora Wong play a brother and sister, and their dynamic felt authentic and real. Jonah Ren Phillips plays a creepy kid, and he's one of the creepiest movie kids of recent memory. However, it's Sally Hawkins who plays a large role in making this movie work as well as it does, playing a woman so warped and demented by loss that it leads her to doing unspeakable things. As far as modern horror performances go, I think she gives one that is up there with Toni Collette's performance in Hereditary. Overall, I think this is another cinematic win for the Philippou brothers, further establishing them as two of the most interesting writer and director duos working in the horror genre today. I'm looking forward to the dire nightmare they cook up for their next feature. I give Bring Her Back a 4.5 out of 5.